Alright, greetings everyone. Uh, on our way out to Colonia, we are currently at the Eagle Sector Secure Facility, and this system here right about here. According to this chart from Fandom, $7,692 from Sol, 7,006 from Sol here. But 31 jumps and well over 1,000 light years to Roni. How it ended up being this far off, I have no idea. 1,354 light years. So we are going to go that way. I'm going to record this and upload it to YouTube because it's just, I don't think that entertaining to watch me on these stretches. I've got a bunch of videos on this doing it. So I'm going to, when I come into here, I'll start it back up and let you know how much I got here. I would like to get to Caravanserai tonight. I just don't know if I'm going to make it. I have a feeling if I do make it there, it's going to be because there's very little planets I stopped to map on. 27% into Ranger. I think that is not correct because I'm at 57, almost 58 million. That 58 million is halfway to Pioneer, if that Fandom one is accurate. So that might update. They do that from time to time where it'll update like after I launch or I get to another station. So that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm going to go ahead and pause the stream. Or I should say pause the stream, pause the video. I'll bring it back in when I get to where I'm going. I'll go ahead and
disengage from landing pad. You are go for departure.
I'll start it up if I see something real interesting coming about. I'll go ahead and try to get it started before that finishes up. So I'll see you all in a little bit. Alright, welcome back. Basically, just figured I'd bring you in to show you the lovely luck of systems I've had. I've had like 1 or 2 systems with 5 suns, a couple with 4 suns, no, pretty much nothing with planets. And when I did have planets, they're not valuable planets to scout out. So all I've been doing, stopping as I come in, This is not viable. We want it from here to here is where we really want to see the lines. So I've just been going and scooping along. On some systems, I've been doing it where I'll go in at speed and I'll show you that on this jump. I'll come into this one like I have been, and I always look at my scope before I do anything as I come into a system. If I don't see planets on it, usually I'll go up, start my fuel run, and if it tells me, hey, it looks like there's more in there, then I'll stop and scan. But it's been a lot of dry systems. I can see a lot of planets on this in this system. There's 9. I'll come up to like right in here, kill my throttle. Look at that. All we got are icy bodies in this system. Not really worth much. So, come back out, throttle it back up. Now, if I was really worried about fuel, I would have dove down and stayed closer to the sun to get some more fuel, but I'm bringing you in only 3 jumps out. We've got plenty of fuel. Figured I might as well do something to add to this, because if this luck continues when I do that next jaunt, it's going to be basically the same thing. I'm not going to have much to show. This is still only showing 27% in. We have a lot of planets in this one. So let's go ahead and get up top here. Kill the throttle. We have one of interest. While I'm doing this, I'm keeping my ears alert. It's a little bit out there. It's already been mapped. I'm going to skip it. That is 1,000,000 credits, but it's a little bit out there. I keep my ears open for the alert that my temps are getting high. It's the reason I have heat sinks on this exploration ship, is because I knew I'd be doing these kind of speed / exploration run. Now, I do not believe I can open up any of the engineers out here, because I think all of the Colonia engineers you have to get informed about in the bubble by getting those maxed out. So it's kind of waste to come all the way out here, but I haven't been out here, and I said, hey, I'm going after a lot of exploration. Let's see what I can find doing this. I don't think that's going to be a good one. Yeah, it's already mapped. Not worth. Actually, it shows as a sun. Yep, that's a sun. Didn't look that close. And we're jumping into that system. We are not going to get much at all in cartography, but we'll sell it out in this station. Going to the station, not landing on the planet. And it seems like almost all of them are asteroid bases out here. I don't particularly care for those because they're almost always in the rings around a planet, and so it takes you a while to get out and back jumping. We got a regular station. Beautiful. So we'll be able to get any kind of repairs we might need here. Didn't use any heat sinks, so I won't need that. But that's the kind of luck I've been having all the way across. Really nothing worth scanning. So therefore, no money makers. I had one high metal content planet that didn't show up as being mapped yet, but I doubt that seriously. It's probably been mapped, it's just not updated in the system. So I doubt I'm going to get a first kind of a thing here. That is a Earth-like world. I am going to do a full scan on that. Because it's going to be worth some credits in another system or two. Alright, about there. Earth-like worlds are always nice. That will be 1 million at least somewhere else. Bingo. Head over to the station. And we'll see what it's worth here. And just in case you're not real familiar with this game, if you look at this, you see this station. This one is where the name and everything is. That's the side your land. You enter the landing base. The other part's a habitat. Request our docking. We're close enough.
Access authorized. Please head directly for Bay 4-2. Automated docking initiated.
And I'm lazy, so I always keep automated docking. A lot of times I'll keep cruise advanced docking computer and the super cruise assist. I generally keep both of the advanced docking computer. Almost all of my ships have that. Not many have the cruise assist. I usually get rid of that. All right. Our fuel is pretty heavy.
Docking successful. Perform landing checklist.
And I doubt we're going to get much. Alright, this is probably where I did that planet map. Nope. I'm surprised that's paying me so much for not even having a planet map. See that? Scanning that planet is over 1,000,000 credits that we just did. I can't believe that high metal content world didn't pay me more than that. I was thinking it'd be at least 500,000. So that incoming message is us with rep. Nowhere near as much as I usually get every time, but pickers can't be choosers. We're still only showing 27% there. I think it should be higher, but I'll go ahead and show you where my next move is. Um, okay, this, all right, yeah, Edmond, Anchorage. We're here. Um, what I'm thinking is the caravanserai. That shows us 15,621. So, um, we are, so that should be almost a 7,000 light year jump. Uh, I've got some planetary things closer. But, ooh, that's far. Yeah, 7,000 light years out. But boy, is this a populated system. Look at all those. Look at all those stars in that system. $172 jumps for me to get out there. That is close to 2/3 of the way to Colonia. That 172 jumps though. Ouch. So, I'm going to have to get on it. That is going to be at least an hour and a half to 2 hours. It could be as much as 3 if I find some decent stuff along the way. That's my next planned stop point. Hopefully I'll be starting this video up during this trip because I find some good stuff, but I'm not holding my breath. See you when I see something interesting. Alright, bring you back in. There's actually a data point here. A beacon. It's a tourist beacon. That's the word I'm looking for. So I'm going to bring us up into this. That'll keep you from having to come all the way out here to learn about this place. And we're scanning it now. Okay, tourist spot 0506. This Earth-like world was discovered by the Chapter House of Inquisition's long-range aid convoy mission to Jacques Station in August 3302. It has been earmarked for future investigation by the group's xenobiologist, and if settled, could one day act as a waypoint base facilitating transfer to and from Colonia Nebula. Rohini in Hindu mythology is one of the children of the goddess Kamadhenu. The empire system Kamadhenu is home of the Chapter House of Inquisition. And this location was suggested by Commander. Okay. That's what that is all about. You get a lot of that kind of stuff in various locations, and it gives you the history to the game, things that happened. You also have Galnet News that gives you more current information. So, just thought I'd give you that information to you. So, there you go. See y'all after a bit. Alright, we might have just found something very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and map out the whole system. You see what I see? Down here, nothing's showing. So basically, they're saying no one has been through, mapped this, surveyed this system or done anything. So, I'm going to do some stuff here. I'm going to fully scan the system. I'm not going to map every planet, even though there might be a big bonus on that, because I just don't want to take the time, to be blunt. We'll see how much distance it's going to take me to get. Yeah, they're spread out fairly decent. So, this water world over here isn't all that far away, but while we're going there, I want to check one other thing. Go into here. See, it does say the system's been discovered, but it does not show anything on any of these planets. So, we might be doing a little bit of sticking around here. Because this might be a big payday. Because that other person that came through might have only gone through the system and honked and never did a scan. And the ship might not have been equipped for with a surface scanner, so he couldn't have mapped it. Or she. So, what I'm going to do here is write this system down in my little sketch pattern. NYEAJAEPK B42-20. And see if it does come up that way. We'll get a couple planets marked. Actually, let's open this back up again. These icy bodies can actually be landed on. No, look. I want to map these guys. It's going to take a bit to get there. But they'll have more interest to them, in my opinion. $200, $300. We're going to zigzag. We'll hit these on the way. Just because I want to be greedy. This is going to be a 7 scan.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Alrighty. Right about there should do it. How'd the backside look? Not too shabby.
Surface scan complete.
What that targeted, I have no idea. But it's got me targeting something else. Okay. I thought that was a little closer in. We'll hit the outermost planet and head on in towards the sun. It will be lovely if we get a big bonus for this. And I'll probably shoot myself in the foot because I didn't go and survey the whole system. Or I should say, didn't map the whole system. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of these done. And we'll see when we get to the next station. I'm half tempted to go to a closer station even though it's planetary outposts, just to turn these in. I think I am going to. Because I'm still 157 jumps out. A lot can happen in 157 jumps. Especially if I get tired
Surface scanned by 50%.
and make stupid mistakes.
Surface scan complete.
5556. So I'll bring you back in when I get close. Okay, just in case it happens again, I've come into two systems recently where they didn't load right. Well, I'm going to call it they didn't load right, but I think they did.
Drive charging.
It's just they hadn't been discovered yet. Let's see if it does it on this one also. When I came into the system, there was not a sun on my map. It didn't show up till after I pinged the system. Alright, this one, it's not showing any other planets, nothing else, so we'll try the next. I have not mapped them. I did a full surveys of the systems, but I didn't go out and map any of them because it wasn't real high-end planets on those two that did the same thing as this one just did. And it also didn't show as anybody discovering that system before. And I'm thinking what it is I'm off the beaten track because I changed destinations several jumps in to go under the other one. So I think I'm off the course that most people get. So I'm going to go up here. We've got 20 planets. We have a nice planet because we have a water world showing. I'm not going to stay in this for long because we are awfully close to the sun. That's nice. The water world's close by. We're going to target that and get us away from the sun and do a full survey. And then come back and map that water world. Okay, now we're safe from getting too hot. We'll go ahead and do the rest of the survey. I want to get full surveys done, thinking I'd get bonuses for surveying the system. If I mapped them all, I'd be even bigger, but this is going to be a long night because I think I'm going to hit a lot of these systems. And I don't want to exit the game until I have this stuff saved, turned in. All right. Where is that last? And we've got like 1 or 2 planets left. 3 planets left. Two and 3. Boom. That's gonna be worth some money. Let's go get this water world. We're still 65 jumps out, and if I've got a bunch more things like this, oh yeah, things might get very interesting when I turn this stuff in. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and use my scratch pad and just mark down how many systems like this I did. And then bring you back in when I get to the plant. When I get to where I can turn them in. I would really love it if this gave me some massive credits. It's like a 7, 8. All right, so on 8s, I go far, near, far, near, far, near. Let's see where that ends up. I did some bad overlapping. I can see that already. We'll go about there. Hit the backside. We might be able to get 8% if we hit towards the center on the back. Where's it hit? Ooh, not quite center. But we got it. Beautiful. Next system. Let's see what this one gives us. And then I'll pause this and let you get you back in when we get close to the station. Or actually when I get on the station. this one's got the stars already showing,
Fuel scooping.
but it's not showing planets yet. Okay. It's showing there's 11 bodies here. This is only showing 2. What's this show? We got some ice bodies.
Fuel scooping complete.
Like so. 4, 5. Basically, I think the system, when it shows like that, has just been honked. I didn't. Dang it. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a minute. I didn't show you on that last one. Like I should have. Ooh, we're not going to be able to do the whole system because it's behind the sun on the last frickin' one. It's right there. We can't do it. So let's go ahead and pull out of here. I'll pull you up what I was talking about. Description. See, there's nothing showing on these for somebody coming in. See, the stars were discovered by this guy. He didn't discover the planets, and I'm assuming that's because he didn't even honk the system, and the stars, you know, were close enough that the ship showed them. Boom.
System scan complete.
So we're out of here now. Hit the next stop. But that's
Drive charging.
what my thoughts are on it. I very well could be wrong, but that's what I think it is he didn't honk the system. He just came in and then jumped to the next.
4, 3,
Well, he didn't
2.
survey the system. He might have honked it because my honking showed those 2 suns, which means some of these locations where I just saw 2 suns and didn't pay attention to how many bodies it said it had could have cost me some money. I'm showing 1 planet,
Fuel scooping.
and there's 8, but there's 18 here. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's safe.
Disengaged.
We don't have anything really big here. But not showing anything really has me interested. It's piqued my interest, to say the least. So I'm going to go ahead and keep doing these, and I'll bring you back in when I get done.
3, 2.
Okay, coming back in. This is the last jump. There was at least 12 systems that I had that kind of stuff going on where things weren't showing up right away and other things like that. So we'll see how it comes out.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Okay. So, by the looks of things, I'm going to have to scan. It's planet A1 is what I need. But we're definitely in a inhabited system. Been getting a lot of contacts. That's 5. Six. There's 1. Okay. And there's 1A. Do 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 do. Of course, it's behind us. Wouldn't you know it? The system authority vessel is green to us. Nice. That's where we're going. When I told it to do that last time, it must have just turned me off of Super Cruise Assist. That's kind of why I don't have the assist on all my ships, because I don't use it very often, and when I do, things like that happen where weird stuff goes on. I don't use it enough. If it does that one more time. I do not have the patience to try to figure out why it's doing the stuff it was doing. I'm tired. I don't want it to do something that might blow up my ship and lose all this data. Oh, that's the best approach planet side I've done all day.
Lake on Charlie Hotel Yankee. Flight control is in operation at this port. Submit a docking request before touching down, Commander. Landing permitted. Set down on landing pad 05. You are clear for automated approach, Commander. Landing complete. Docking restraints engaged.
Okay, my number 4 screen just acted up on us. First things first, I'm curious. Yeah. I figured we're going to need to do some repairs. How big of a whammy are we going to be given? Come on. At least a 10 mil. Okay. 7.5. And we do have another page worth. So, I saw 3. That's a 3 mil. That will be the biggest payout I've had for exploration by far on this account. And one of those was a 3 million credit on a surface map. Sweet. So we'll sell that page. And if we had any firsts and stuff like that, it pops up.
Incoming message.
There it is. So that's where some of that stuff comes in. That's just that body, first to discover. Only a 12,000 bonus, so not that big a bonus on these. All right, next page, 10 million credits. Let's see what's the biggest one we've got here. 4.65. 2.645 and a 1.596 on a maps. All right, that is it. We'll turn this one in. So we're almost 20 million credits up. So it was 1,000 credits per body that we discovered. Nice. Can't do anything with that. We'll exit this. Colonia City Council is who runs this place. We probably just got some rep up with them. Let's see if this is going to work. No. That is completely locked up. No. So it shows us at 52%. This is acting up. For some reason, it's not wanting to update the way it should be. I'll fiddle with that some other time. It did show 50-something%. I think it should be higher than that. But we're not going to worry about it. Because I'm going to call it a night. Have a good one. And see you around.